What's up guys, my name is Evan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video I'm going to be talking about letting go. What is letting go? How do we let go? And how does it relate to non-duality? So this is a technique that I learned from my greatest teacher named David R. Hawkins. He has a whole book titled Letting Go, The Pathway of Surrender. It's a phenomenal book. It's where I learned this technique from. If you're interested in this topic, I highly recommend that book. It's very informative. But today in this video, I'm just going to give you guys a synopsis through my own understanding of this topic. And so, what is letting go? Letting go, to me, from my own understanding of it, means that we are non-attached to outcomes. So what does that mean to be non-attached to outcomes? Well, our human mind and the way that we live our lives, we are always so focused on the next thing. We are so focused on achieving a certain result, achieving a certain outcome. This is how most people live their lives when they're running their businesses or engaged in certain tasks. We're always focused on, making profit, making money, selling a certain amount of product, etc., etc. We are always so focused on the next thing. And so through our clinginess of wanting to achieve certain outcomes, we project our happiness outside of ourselves and think that by achieving that certain result, by achieving that certain outcome, then we will be happy. And this is the basic error in our thinking, because it's not the fulfillment of that desire that brings us happiness. Rather, it's the alleviation of the desire so that we then experience peace within the present moment. We are constantly feeling like we have this desire, we have this attachment to a certain outcome, and we really, really want to achieve that. And so we go after it. And then when we achieve that outcome, then we experience, there's like a relaxation, a letting go, a surrendering into the moment. I finally achieved that thing that I wanted to get. And there's a mistake in our thinking where we think that achieving that certain result is what brought us happiness, where that is not at all the case. It's the removal of the desire so that we naturally experience peace in the present moment. We naturally experience the peace of our being. It's the desire itself and the attachment to the outcome that is preventing us from experiencing peace and happiness right now in this present moment. And so letting go then is a process of non-attachment where we begin to surrender our resistances and come more into contact with the present moment. We become more grounded in our bodies, more connected with our breathing, more aware of what's going through our mind. We become more in tune with the present moment and what is happening around us, rather than focused on chasing after a certain outcome. And so it's the practice then of non-attachment. Non-attachment is letting go. And I want to give you guys a metaphor, an example for this. Imagine you have like a monkey on your back, and this monkey is like pulling your hair and poking your head and telling you, we need to go get a banana. I really, really want a banana. And it's just constantly poking you and pulling at you. And so you're like, okay, fine, we're gonna go get the banana. And so then you go out and you go find a banana, you give the monkey the banana, and then the monkey gets off of your back. And the monkey is like, I'm satisfied. And it gets off your back and leaves you alone. And so then, as a result of that monkey getting off your back, you feel content, you feel happy, you feel relieved that thing is no longer bothering you. The monkey is your desire. It's the internal desires and attachment to outcomes that you have in your mind that are actually molesting your mind and preventing you from experiencing peace in the present moment. And so we think that it's the banana that brought us happiness, whereas in actuality, all the banana did was momentarily satiate our inner monkey so that it stops bothering us, and then we can experience peace in this moment. And so when we can recognize this fallacy in our thinkingness, when we can recognize that it's not the outcome that's bringing us happiness, really all the outcome is doing is allowing a momentary cessation and a momentary alleviation of our desire, and so then we naturally experience peace in the present moment. So how does this relate to non-duality? Well, non-duality is simply the understanding that you are pure awareness. What you are is already whole and complete and pure and perfect and happy. And so the only reason you're not experiencing that in every moment all the time is because your monkey mind is chasing after certain desires and certain outcomes. So when we can recognize this, we can begin to employ the technique of letting go, surrendering our resistances to what is in this moment, become more present, and so then we naturally experience more peace and more happiness. And there's a certain distinction that I want to make here. There's a major distinction between the process of non-attachment and the process of detachment. They're not the same thing. Detachment, really what detachment is kind of like a disinterest in life. It's like a withdrawing of interest, a withdrawing of wanting to participate. It can lead to, laziness and apathy if you continue to follow the pathway of detachment. Whereas non-attachment allows for full participation in life. You can be fully engaged, fully in the moment, fully involved in life, present, grounded. The only difference is you don't have a stake in the outcome. For example, I'm making this video right now. My intention with making this video is to help somebody. If this video does help somebody, then that was my intention to do so. But on the other hand, if this video gets 0 views, nobody sees it, nobody gives it a thumbs up, nobody subscribes to my channel, then that's totally fine, because I'm not attached to the outcome of how this video performs. My happiness is not dependent on how this video performs. I'm simply fully engaged, fully present right now in a surrendered state, allowing this video to flow through me, the information that wants to come through. I upload the video after this, and then how it performs after that is what it is. There is no, my happiness is not dependent on how this video performs. And so that's just an example for my life, but there's a myriad of examples in everyone's life all the time. We can practice this all the time, becoming aware of how we are placing our happiness outside of ourselves by trying to achieve certain outcomes in our life, and then recognizing, okay, it's not the outcome that's going to make me happy. It's simply the fulfillment of the desire is going to create an alleviation within me. And so then I experience the bliss and the peace and the happiness that is inherent to my being, and that's inherent in every moment. And so really letting go, this is the whole process of letting go, is recognizing this within yourself, seeing how you're placing your happiness on outcomes, and then recognizing, okay, I can be happy right now in this moment. Let me surrender my resistance to this moment, stop resisting, become fully present, become in tune with what is. And then as you more deeply surrender and more deeply enter a surrendered state, you naturally experience deeper peace, deeper happiness. And so this has worked tremendously for me throughout my life. I hope that you guys found some value in this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's going to be more content coming like this. If you're interested in philosophy and non-duality, the psychedelic experience, there's going to be a lot more to come, so stay tuned. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you get notified when I drop a new video. Hope that you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Stay blessed. Peace.